As a collective, we offer this moment of silence for George Floyd and for all those who have suffered at the hands of violence, both environmental and institutional racism.
Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. Destruction, consumption, loving her back is the solution. Destruction, consumption, loving her back is the solution. Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. Destruction, consumption, loving her back is the solution. Destruction, consumption, loving her back is the solution. Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. 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 Love for the earth, love for yourself, love for the earth, love for each other, love for the earth, love for yourself, love for the earth, love for each other. Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. Listen, listen, Mother Earth is crying, and we must listen. She's on fire. She's on fire. Listen. Listen, listen.
That was Listen on a BJ Law, SiNG, Gabe Gavin, Graham Smith White, and myself. Thanks, y'all. That was absolutely amazing. And welcome everyone to the SiNG in Place online concert series from ARTivism Virginia. We hope you're safe, healthy, and staying strong. Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Camry Harris, and I'm glad that you guys are tuning in with us. I'm still sheltering in place in Martinsville, Virginia, and everything's going, 10 times better since the last time we talked. I've been venturing out into some different lanes of entertainment, and, I've been just trying to think of ways to kind of reach and go outside of the box instead of being normal, with things with my online presence. So it's kind of some of the things I've been working on. And I've been working on some new music, recording some new songs. My name is Camry HD. If you look up me, by my artist name, it's CAMRY with a HD. Please check me out on all streaming platforms. And man, I'm happy to be with you guys, and hope you guys enjoy the show. As we navigate the complexities of protecting each other during the pandemic, our online series of concerts and workshops can be found on our ARTivism Virginia Facebook page. Please also visit us on YouTube, Vimeo, and Instagram to get involved. Our next musical performance will be from my SiNG bandmate, Emily Blankenship Tucker, a talented singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist and educator. Take it away, Emily.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's SiNG in Place concert. I've really come to appreciate and look forward to the sense of being together as a community, even though we can't be physically present together. And I just want to say thanks for being a part of this. It's really special. And I hope that this finds you safe and well and taking really good care of yourselves and taking really good care of each other and staying home as much as you can. My family and I are all still at our home in Fairham, Virginia, and we're really glad to be together. Shout out to Rachel for taking this video. And I just felt like this was the song I wanted to sing for tonight's concert. It's called What Did You Learn in School Today by Pete Seeger. What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? Learn that Washington never told a lie. Learn that soldiers seldom die. Learn that everybody's free. That's what the teacher said to me. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school. What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? I learned that policemen are my friends. Learn that justice never ends. Learn that murderers die for their crimes, even if they make a mistake. Sometimes. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school. What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? I learned our country must be strong. It's always right and never wrong. Our leaders are the finest men. We elect them again and again. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school. What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? What did you learn in school today, dear little boy of mine? I learned that war is not so bad, and all the good ones we have had. We fought in Germany and in France. Someday I might get my chance. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school. That's what I learned in school today. That's what I learned in school. Thanks, everybody. Stay well.
Thanks so much, Emily. For more on Emily's music, please visit afterjackband.com. This is Graham Smith White. I'm here sheltered outside Charlottesville, Virginia. I've been here for the past couple months. Staying home, staying safe. I hope you are doing the same. Next, Davina Jackson is a singer-songwriter born and raised in Ivy, Virginia, currently residing in Charlottesville. She's the front woman for the genre-defying band Wild Common, and is also a member of Sisters and Brothers, a Jerry Garcia band tribute group. With a powerful and soulful voice, she has performed a variety of music from reggae and R&B to country, gospel, and classical. She holds degrees in child development and medical assisting. You can check her music out at wildcommonmusic.com.
Hey everybody, this is Gabe at my home in Ivy, and just want to quickly say thank you for joining us for the Sunset in Place concert number 5, and hope that you've been able to do what you need to stay healthy and well in the midst of everything that's going on right now. For myself, music is a big part of that, part of what keeps me feeling positive and relatively sane. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to collaborate with other musicians through this SiNG concert series. And it is a great privilege to have gotten to collaborate with this next artist. Very talented and powerful singer named Davina Jackson. She and I worked on a classic reggae cover called I Shall Sing by Marcia Griffith, and I hope you enjoy it. Peace.
I shall sing as long as I live, as long as I live. I shall sing, I shall sing, as long as I live, as long as I live. I shall sing. Ooh, even though I'm old, but I'm young, a little weak, but I know I am strong, old enough to know what's right, young enough to dance all night, too weak to hold me back, strong enough to give you heart attack. The situation sweep my shall see.
Thank you so much, Davina, for that wonderful performance. Our first speaker of this evening is Dr. Mary Finley Brooke, who has taught geography and environmental studies at the University of Richmond since 2006. She serves on the steering committee of Virginia Environmental Justice Collaborative. She wrote Empowering Energy Justice to Identify Paths Towards Social and Racial Equality in Energy Transition. To learn more about her work, please visit the Virginia Environmental Justice Collaborative by following the link below. Dr. Finley Brooke, thanks for joining us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Finley Brooke with the Virginia Environmental Justice Collaborative. Stay safe, stay home if you can, but wherever you are, be loud. I want to talk to you about SAVE Coalition. SAVE, Stop the Abuse of Virginian Energy. Our region has experienced centuries of coal. Heavy metals still leach into our groundwater. Rates of asthma are too high. But now we're being sold dangerous fossil gas because it's, quote unquote, clean, good for the climate, perhaps a bridge fuel. But this is all unsubstantiated lies spread by industry with experts and politicians hired to do their bidding, to abnegate the growing evidence of damage in communities during and after gas expansion. We need watchdogs. That's where we, you and me, come in. Citizen scientists, neighborhood organizers, environmentalists, community leaders. We say no to the Mountain Valley Pipeline with its slips and slides, dozens of miles in steep terrain, land stolen from rural families, with claims these private companies with bad track records would serve the public good. We say no to the Atlantic Coast Pipeline, a project designed to profit Dominion Energy, first during construction and later through self-dealing to subsidiaries, all the while poisoning our family in Union Hill, our tenacious, beloved elders, John, Ruby, Ada, Ella, Marie, Chad, Toral, others. Buckingham remains in grave threat. The Fourth Court decision stated environmental justice was not just a box to be checked. Yet Dominion Energy's response to DEQ following the court ruling was just that, box checking. Dominion said no to clean electric compression. It's too expensive. Their revised environmental justice assessment changed nothing. Dominion still expects to build the dangerous compressor station anyway. Environmental racism. It's a recurrent pattern with Virginia's gas build-out. Virginia Natural Gas's HIP, or header project, would supply gas plants for Dominion Energy's expanded substation in Charles City. This majority-minority area in Charles City became an energy sacrifice zone after biased, unresponsive permitting by DEQ allowed tons of hazardous air pollutants to potentially be released each year into a vulnerable community from these two gas plants. This is not the only risk. At the State Corporation Commission hearing last week, SCC staff questioned the lack of secure funding for these plants. Staff highlighted how operators may leave stranded assets with risk to ratepayers. Who would be left holding the bag? What HIP exemplifies is a race to connect interstate gas on the Williams Transco to a terminus in Chesapeake. The Gidley compressor station is near to the end of the Atlantic Coast Pipeline and the header project, in an area already poisoned by industry. Of the more than 6,000 residents living in a 1-mile radius around this proposed compressor, 65% are people of color. Yet firms are not following environmental justice protocols. We call on Governor Northam and Attorney General Herring to intervene. End this environmental racism. Stop targeting Black and brown communities. We need a moratorium on all fossil fuel construction. Given these recurrent patterns, we know COVID-19 exposes racial inequalities in health, safety, and more. It is not the time to increase dangerous particulate matter, exactly where vulnerable low-income families can't be notified because they have limited access to internet or they're experiencing a medical or employment crisis. It violates civil rights when some Virginians can't participate equitably in virtual public comment periods and hearings. Now is time for justice. We're ready for a Green New Deal. Working together, we can bring about just transition as we dismantle and wean the corporate pariahs making our utility rates so high. We liberate funds for grassroots-led green recovery and climate justice. I'm proud to be in this struggle with each of you. We will win.
Dr. Finley Brooke, thank you so much. We're also lucky to have with us Cole Sullivan, a Richmond-born artist with a passion for nature, self-love, community, and sustainability. He wants to encourage people to take nothing for granted and be thankful for every moment. You can hear all of Cole's music at colesullivan.bandcamp.com. Cole, we're thankful to have you with us this evening.
Hey y'all, my name is Cole Sullivan. Thank you for having me. It's kind of dark this evening, but thanks to Holy River for inviting me to come play, and thank you all for being you. I hope everybody's staying safe during this quarantine time, and staying isolated as much as you can. I 3 months ago had a heart transplant, so this was all beginning to happen while I was in the hospital in April, or February and April. Or March, anyway, time is strange. But yeah, I'm gonna play a song about taking care of yourself as the first step towards really environmentalism. So thank you. I told myself not to be upset with other people's lives. For when I look out, I can see the pain that lies behind their smile. I'm no longer afraid of being who I am, and not who I'm told I should be. Don't we all deserve to be in the light of our own path? Let's burn the veil, dampening our trust in our own strength. Transform the world into a place that reflects acceptance. Bring justice to every living being whose voice cannot be heard by human ears. We don't have to earn the right to live. The earth.
Cole Sullivan, thank you once again for being with us as we sing in place. Next, Lily Betchel is a musician, writer, trauma-informed yoga instructor, and member of the SiNG Collaborative. Her first record of original music, Night Teacher, will be released on June 20th. To learn more about Lily's work or stay connected, visit her at lilybetchel.com. Lily, take it away. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everyone, it's Lily. I'm here in my home in Charlottesville, and it's good to be back with the SiNG. I hope everyone's staying safe and sound in a time when sadness and outrage are completely sane. I'm just going to read a couple poems, and the first one is called COVID Spring. Of course, we all know you can't catch it from flowers, but they've never looked so fevered. Tongues out, saying ah, rhododendrons saying ah, silky accordion throats everywhere. At the gas station, doesn't matter where you are, there are more fingers now, more tongues, more hands. Innocent syringes shoot down from the elms, drain themselves of song, lift again. A news anchor crouches in a closet, her children downstairs, calling all centers to make themselves scarce, make themselves fringe. Frightened, my heart beats vivid. Frightened, a heart beats vivid. Isn't that what the heart has always been? That vividness? Regardless, catching it. The light on the peach blossoms, so pink it must be contagious. Blush, puke, heat, charm, drift. A disinterested bee loops in front of my chest. Is this it? Is this it? Try and tuck me away, and I start to purr, push up under the dirt, bring you this little pink kiss, more dangerous than it's ever been, or has it always been this? Well, it wouldn't be a true home video without some of my dog, Dido, contributing to the soundscape. And on the 8th day, Pandemic, the video game, crashes under the weight of too many downloads, too many trying to clamor into a touchless room at once. From the Greek pan and demos, every one of us, Victorian dystopian activities like whole families walking together in the sun. The littlest human reaches out so quickly with such glee, I can't or I don't. Her hand glides down the river of my puppy's fur, rubs his triangle ears. My doll's hair is more tangled than this, she announces. Her tiny hand soothes. Also, we've been watching YouTube videos of the biggest dogs in the world. From the Italian 40 days, each one turret wide, handkerchief white, rickety balcony time. Our body's the greatest contagion, every body, every one of us, little threat, little cause, little neighbor. This one is called Instructions for the Apocalypse. On Instagram, 500 million animals burn. A black forest floor, pockmarked with fire. The back of a creature, a koala, charred, slowly weaves its paws to seek the cool. Above, branches dangling. The animal you can't name keeps moving. With the 23 feet of your digestive tract, how long walking, where family, if only more fire than die that way? Let the video start again. The forest burns, etc. Let the video run and run until it starts to seem cool. Amidst the fire, wash your hair. Try and locate your fingers in the monstrosity of what can only be partly perceived. Let the water run, let the video run, etc. Click off the light and lay down. Once 500 million deaths have been pressed into your palm, the fist of sleep comes easy. This last one is called Survivalist. Adjectives pull tight into the verb of heart, while the hawk plummets and the whale somewhere spy hops. Speckled wings, speckled fins, speckled eggs. Who peppered you, and how can I ever thank them? Magician fingers scintillate while mixed metaphors of sun slosh across the day. February sirens in place of April frogs. The violinist lifts her bow, begins the vow to the song. This life is breaking, and still the climbing vines, this list itself, a limb. Thank you all.
Thank you, Lily. Next, we'll be featuring a performance by Joshua Vanna.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us once again as we sing in place. I hope everyone out there is as safe and healthy and sane as he possibly can be. Because history repeats itself, I'd like to share with y'all a song this evening that was written about 70 years ago. It was written and performed by a man named John Len Chapman, better known as Memphis Slim. The song is called Mother Earth, and I'd like to dedicate this performance of it to the President of the United States.
You may not have me all the time, you may never go my way. Mother Earth is waiting for you, that's a debt you got to pay. I don't care how great you are, I don't care what you're worth. When it all hands up, you got to go back to Mother Earth. You may own half a city, some diamonds and some pearls. Buy that airplane, babe, you may fly around the world. I don't care how great you are, I don't care what you worth. When it all hands up, you got to go back to Mother Earth. tracks. Have that kind of money, babe, to buy anything you like. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care what you are. When it all hands up, you got to go back to Mother Earth.
That was amazing. Next, we're grateful to have on the program Reverend F. Wayne Henley, pastor of the Cedar Grove Baptist Church in Charles County, Virginia, and is an advocate for social justice. He loves his people and believes that together everyone can achieve more. Thank you for being with us, Reverend.
Hello, I'm Pastor F. Wayne Henley, the senior pastor of the Cedar Grove Baptist Church in Charles City, County, Virginia. Just wanted to come to you today to just remind you to continue social distancing and sheltering in place as we try to flatten the curve for the COVID-19 coronavirus. Also would like to thank the SiNG committee for inviting me to share today and speak with you. I've been asked to share some insight on the unfair permitting process that is occurring with a new gas line project that's will run from Charles City County down to the Hampton Roads area. Many of you are fully aware of the disproportionate effects of the coronavirus on people of color, and now we have been challenged by the disadvantages that are inherent in this permitting process. The truth is, this project puts profit over people and is a blatant example of environmental injustice and exploitation of rural communities. For too long, big corporations have polluted small rural communities with hazardous landfills and huge gas plants to line their pockets. To date, Virginia Natural Gas has applied to the SCC for permitting for its Header Improvement Project, a new system of pipelines designed to transport natural gas through eastern central Virginia to service the C4 GT gas plant proposed for Charles City County and continue east to Hampton Roads. The notification for the public hearings has been very poor, as only the minimum requirements have been met. Also, with the last hearing being held virtually, residents of any community, such as Charles City, would have a hard time participating. This is most true for those living in low-income rural areas along the pipeline corridor, as they have least access to internet and cell coverage. The SCC refuses to acknowledge these realities and is moving full steam ahead with their permitting process. To me, this is a gross injustice to the residents of Charles City County. As a matter of fact, I'm reminded of a quote that fits right here from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Writing from the Birmingham jail, Dr. King said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." It was an injustice for the county administration and the SCC to only meet the minimum notification requirements when notifying the residents about the hearing. It was an injustice for the chairman of the Board of Supervisors to tell the DEQ during the permitting process for the Chickahominy gas plant that the property values of their residents can't go any lower because the property values are already as low as they can go. And it is an injustice that the Charles City community is continuously left out of the loophole when permits are being granted for these unhealthy projects. We as a people deserve better from our county leaders and state regulatory representatives. And I for one, will stand against this gross injustice, even if I have to stand by myself. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the concert. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Reverend Henley. Our next musical guest features Lainey Sullivan of the SiNG Collective and her partner Jamison Price. Together, they are the powerful Richmond duo, Holy River. You can check out their music and more at holyrivermusic.com. They will be joined by Katie Wells, a dance artist living in Floyd, Virginia. She's a part-time on the dance faculty at Radford University and also the founder of Interweave Conscious Movement. You can learn more about her work at www.interweave.love.
Away.
Citizen Drone is a publicly available drone for communities who are on the front lines of corporate environmental violence. Oil and gas industries need to be monitored, and the River Healers serve regional security needs by conducting drone surveillance missions and supporting environmental justice issues. Please visit VirginiaRiverHealers.com, because water is a commons no one has the right to destroy.
2 frac gas power stations are being proposed in Charles City County, Virginia. Both of these frac gas stations would be within 1 mile of each other and would make Charles City County the 5th largest gas emissions area in the United States. Residents in close proximity are 40% African American and 19% Native. The minority rate surpasses levels for an environmental justice review and raises concerns of environmental racism. In March of 2020, Citizen Drone documented the area of the 2 proposed gas stations and many nearby homes, businesses, churches, farms, and wetlands that would be directly impacted by the concentration of harmful emissions. Virginia Natural Gas Header Improvement Project would fuel these 2 merchant frac gas power stations in Charles City County. As you watch Citizen Drone map just one small area of destruction, consider that the VNG Header Improvement Project would create a new and dangerous fossil fuel infrastructure spanning Virginia from Fauquier County to the Chesapeake and Hampton Roads, build 24 miles of high-pressure pipelines, endanger 68 streams and rivers, negatively impact 150 acres of wetlands, threaten the drinking water of millions of Virginians, and cost Virginia natural gas ratepayers $20.75 million for what are surely to become stranded assets. None of this infrastructure is needed to meet the energy needs of Virginians. All of this infrastructure would make certain that Virginians' newly legislated emissions reduction targets would never be met. There's no improvement here, and that is why an emerging coalition of grassroots environmental groups have renamed the project the VNG Header Injustice Project and are asking for your help to stop it. Please join us, follow and support all members of the SAVE, Stop the Abuse of Virginian Energy Coalition, and please take action now by making a comment to the State Corporation Commission before June 8th and by joining our planned Twitter storm to Governor Northam and Attorney General Mark Herring with the hashtag HipCheck on June 8th, starting at 9 a.m. There are links below to guide you in taking these actions. It matters that you do.
Thanks so much to Virginia River Healers and Citizen Drone. Again, please be sure to visit the links below to help support the SAVE Coalition. We'd like to thank you all, our guest leaders, and artivists this evening, and we encourage you to learn more about their work. And if you'd like to learn more about ARTivism Virginia, please visit our Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, and Instagram. Our last performance this evening will be none other than Bernadette B.J. Lark, my bandmate in the SiNG Collective. BJ is a powerful vocalist, songwriter, mother, educator, activist, and community leader. BJ reminds us of how to show up with grace. She comes from Roanoke, Virginia. Take it away, BJ.
I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that this road would be easy, and I don't believe God brought me this far to leave me. There will be mountains I would have to climb, and there will be oceans I would have to cross. For victory I must see. It's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe God brought me this far to leave me. I don't believe God brought me this far to leave me.
Be blessed. We're going to win, and we're going to make it.
Thank you all for joining us to SiNG in Place. Our next online concert will be Thursday, June 18th. For more on our concerts, please visit ARTivism Virginia on Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, and we're also on Instagram, so don't forget that. We'd also like to invite you to join us next Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for our street scene workshop on street stories. And remember, pre-register on the link below. You can find the link to register below on our Facebook page. We hope that y'all stay safe, healthy, and connected in these difficult times. Until we see you again, be well.